This is a lesson on plagiarism. It's basically a checkup quiz for you to do a little review after you've read your reading material in your textbook. The first thing I want you to do is read the following passage. It's from the middle of a larger article. Of course, the author, the title, the publication, and the website of this passage are completely fictional. All questions on this quiz simply refer to this article, not the actual site. So don't try to go to the actual website and find this article. This is fictional. The thing that I want you to do with this is read the article, and it will follow for a couple of slides. So you'll want to pause the PowerPoint and read through the article. Then I want you to go through each slide one at a time only, and I want you to follow these instructions for every slide marked Student Passage 1, Student Passage 2, and so on. There are 5 student passages that you will deal with. You're to read the following passage from a student's written paper. The student read the article above that you just read, and that student used the information in it to prepare an essay. On paper, I want you to follow these 2 instructions, and then I want you to check your answer after each student passage slide. So I want you to answer the 2 questions on paper, and then I want you to go to the next slide to correct your answer. I've given you the answers. So what I'm wanting you to do is not move to the answer slide until you have decided for yourself. The first question is, I want you to tell whether the student has committed plagiarism or he has not committed plagiarism. And then question number 2, I want you to tell why it is or is not plagiarism based on your answer choice, and this is your explanation. For example, Student Passage 1, I want you to label it on your paper, and you're going to type this up and you're going to submit it as an assignment for 10 points. You're going to label it Student Passage 1. You're going to read the content material, and then at the bottom you're going to decide, is this plagiarism or not? So you will label on your paper Student Passage 1, and let's pretend you select not plagiarism. So all you would write is Student Passage 1, not plagiarism. And then I want you to tell me number 2, why, in your opinion, is it not plagiarism? So just write out a sentence or 2 explaining why you think it is not plagiarism. Now, I'm not saying that is the answer for number 1. I'm just giving you an example. So at this point, what I want you to do, I'm going to give you all of the full out complete instructions so that you will know what to do, and then the rest of this PowerPoint, there will be no more talking until we get to the very end. But you will have to pause at each student passage to do your assignment and then come back to it. If you handwrite this, that's fine. While you're going along the way, you just jot down some notes. Make sure that you go back, because you have to submit this as an assignment in a typed Word document. So jot it down on paper and then go back and type it up. You are not going to be deducted points if you select an incorrect answer. So basically, you're going to be given points for doing the assignment, because I give you the information as to why it is either plagiarized or not plagiarized at the end of each student passage slide. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using this to help you strengthen your understanding of plagiarism. After you have typed your Word document, you will then save it and upload it at this particular site as a submission. Okay, I'm going to move on now. You will want to pause the computer, pause this PowerPoint, read through this yourself, and then scroll through each slide, doing the same thing over and over until you complete all 5 student passage slides. Once you have completed your assignment on Word and you've uploaded it, you will then go to the discussion board and you will discuss with each other your understandings and misunderstandings of plagiarism based on your content reading in the textbook and this PowerPoint and how you did on the quiz.